Okay, hey, Stacy, back at it here. Um, so, looking at this, we are looking at um, who we are and where we live. That can have an effect on us politically as well. Um, if you live in a small communities tend to be conservative and Republican, and larger communities and larger cities tend to be liberal and Democrat. Of course, and it isn't always true. These are just generalizations, but who we are, where we come from, where we live, who our friends are, if we practice religion, what we listen to on the television, what we read on the internet and in newspapers, um, what kind of people our parents were, these all have an effect on us in terms of our political socialization, how we became political people, what we believe, what our values are, come from all these things. So I'm going to click the back button here and I'm going to click this arrow. This is the political spectrum. On the left side, we have liberals. Liberals tend to be Democrats. They are in favor of government programs and social reforms. On the other side, we have conservatives on the right. Um, they believe in less government control and personal freedoms. If you're conservative, you tend to vote Republican. So I'm going to click here for the What Do You Think You Are assignment. All right. Directions. Watch the video and think about what you are. Are you liberal? Are you conservative? Moderate? Moderate is in the middle. More people are in the middle than they are off on the far sides. In fact, these people in the middle, these are what the presidential candidates right now are really concerned about reaching out to these people who may be undecided, who may vote for Hillary or may vote for Donald. So moderates are very important. Okay. After you're done watching this crash course on political ideology, I would like you to take the Pew Research Center's political typology quiz. And then on a piece of paper, you don't necessarily have to do the discussion board, talk about A, what you thought you were, liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican. Talk about your quiz results, what you actually are. And then 3, talk about why do you think you are what you are politically? What political socialization and life experiences have pushed you to be who you are politically? Just got to do a couple sentences for A, B, and C. Not a lot of writing. So we'll click here for the quiz. It will take you to the Pew Research Center website. Where do you fit in? Are you a conservative, a solid liberal, or somewhere in between? Take our quiz to find out one of our political typology groups that is your best match. Now, you may find that some of these questions are difficult to answer. You may partly agree with both statements or feel that neither quite describes your viewpoint. That's okay. If that happens, pick the answer that comes closest to your view, even if it isn't exactly right. So Click here to begin the quiz. And remember, this isn't scientific. This is just one thing to kind of give you an idea of where you are at politically. You read the topics, click the one that's closest to your view. Government regulation of business is necessary to protect the public interest. Government regulation of business usually does more harm than good. So you click on the one that you are closest to, and then it will bring you to the next question. By clicking next question. All right, so do that for these 23 groups of statements. When you're done with that, go back and tell me a little bit about what you thought you were, a Democrat, a Republican, what you may actually be based on the typology quiz. You may actually be the same thing that you thought you were. And then finally, talk a little bit about political socialization and your life experiences. What do you think you are? And why do you think you are that way? What happened to you? What's been part of your life that's socialized you politically? Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you very soon.